Hey everyone, today let's know about the Vedic connection between Adam and Eve. Let's start the video, but before that, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Many are aware of Adam and Eve's story, which belongs to the Hebrew tradition. According to the Old Testament, the first man was created by God on the sixth day of creation. Eve is the first woman not born but created by God to be the wife of Adam. Adam actually is derived from Adama, meaning earth, and they call him Admi in Hindi. Few scholars say that Adam is associated with the Assyrian Adamin, meaning make or produce, and so Adam means maker or producer. Eve in Hebrew is Hava and is associated with the root Haya or He, meaning life. Adam and Eve lived with childlike innocence in the Garden of Eden, enjoying God's bliss. They were told that they could eat freely the fruit of every tree in the garden except that of the true knowledge of good and evil. However, tempted by the serpent, Eve ate the fruit of knowledge tree and gave it to Adam. As a result, they became conscious of their nakedness and sin, covered themselves with aprons of fig leaves. To prevent from eating the fruit of tree of life, God banished them from Eden and they were asked to obtain food from the ground. Eve's further punishment was decreed in the following words: I will multiply thy sorrow and thy conception in sorrow. Shalt thou bring forth children. Thus, women became the bearer of life and was constructed to give birth and go through the rigorous pain of it. It is said that the God prepared man on the sixth day. It is evident that the writer of the story did not have the real knowledge of the genesis of the world. It is not told in the story who prepared the serpent and how the serpent became equal and opposite to the God. Even the God who created man and women was not described clearly how he got the power to create and why did he create. The original story of Adam and Eve is, however, described as a story of two birds in Upanishad. The initial process of creation from two forces was explained and written around 6000 BCE. The story of Rai and Prana in Upanishad. Ignorance may think Rai is female because it sounds feminine and Prana is male because it sounds masculine. But sage Pippalada used the word Rai to depict matter and Prana to depict energy. The sage clearly states that the sun is Prana and the moon is Rai. Not only the moon but any form is Rai. Further, he states that the sun supports and maintains all the life by his rays. Prana acts on Rai. Various forms are manifested. It is the intermingling of these two that gives rise to the world of diverse forms. The one is active, positive, and is a male principle. The other is passive, negative, and is the female principle. Prana belongs to the conscious side of creation, while Rai or matter belongs to the form side of creation. Matter is the universal form. Prana is life or consumer. The body is upheld by the prana or life principle. Everyone who believes in modern science will agree that sun maintains life on earth. So sage Pippalada disclosed this information thousands of years ago. Two birds, inseparable companions, dwell upon one and the same tree. One of them eats the sweet fruit, the other one looks on without eating. The two birds are Jiva, the individual soul, and Iswara, the Lord. Having known truth, thus one goes beyond death. There is no other road to salvation. The Jivatman is limited by avidya or ignorance. Therefore, he is bound by body, mind, and work. The Lord is conditioned by Maya, but Maya is under his control. Therefore, he is free, omnipotent, and omniscient. The Jiva tastes from ignorance the fruits of his karmas, that is happiness and misery. The Atman is always a silent witness. It is non-doer. When ignorance is destroyed, when the heart is purified, all karmas perish. One becomes identified with the Supreme Self and attains liberation. Being seated on the same tree, the jiva immersed in ignorance and deluded grieves on account of helplessness. But when he sees the other, the Lord who is adored by all and his glory, then he becomes free of grief. Adim means the first, primitive or original, which may have turned into Adam. Shakti is called as E. This E may have converted into Eve. Both the Prashna and the Mundaka are the Upanishads of Atharva Veda, which is believed to have been spread in the West by travelers. Well, that's it for today. I hope you're liking Nerdies discoveries. Can't wait for the next video to learn more and be fascinated about. See you on the next. Bye.